guys from SPI again, here to tell you about the new T14x Multipurpose Thermal Scope. We're really excited about this scope, really excited. This thing is everything. It's a handheld scope, it's a thermal rifle scope, and when I tell you how much it costs, you're not going to believe it. You really aren't. Everybody's been super excited about this here. I'm going to start off telling you about how it works as a handheld scope, because this thing has got just every feature you'd ever expect from a thermal scope, a handheld. You've got full color imaging in here, color thermal imaging, and black and white. That's good because different scenes that you look at, you change the color palette. Sometimes the color can bring out things that you don't see in the black and white. It's also got the reverse polarity, so you can do black hot or white hot, meaning that the hot objects are either whiter or blacker. It really works good for different situations. What I like to do is black hot. I like to use that to see the environment. It looks really good. Like if you're navigating around, you want to see what's around you, the black hot works good. When you're looking for targets, for objects, white hot's the best because, you know, everything stands out. It glows really white. It's got auto and manual image adjustment, so you can tune the image to the scene. Let it go on auto 90% of the time. Sometimes you get a scene with very low contrast, you want to kick up the gain, no problem, you can do that in here. This thing also does thermal video recording, real-time video recording, and still image capture, all on an SD card. Common SD card, you just pop it out, stick it in your computer. You can download the videos, show all your friends all the stuff you saw out there, the big hog, the coyotes, whatever you're looking at. Really great feature having that recording built in. A lot of thermal scopes out there have this. You know, they've all got this kind of thing. One thing about this scope that's really special too is it's got target tracking. And what that does is when you turn that on, it takes the object that you're looking at, usually, you know, the hot object in the scene, puts a little box around it, kind of an open box that goes around it. That's going to stick and track wherever that object goes. It's really cool when you're out there looking at it. So if you're sitting there and you're watching something and it's going in the bush and it's moving around and you can get confused sometimes looking at a thermal image or lose it, this little box will stick on it and track it everywhere it goes. Really amazing. Now, you've seen other thermal scopes out there, thermal handheld scopes, of course, and most of those scopes are, you know, the low-cost scopes anyways, are what they call 7.5 hertz, 9 hertz, maybe 30 hertz. And what is that hertz? That's actually the speed of the video. You know, I was in the store the other day. I was trying to get one of them flat TV panel things, flat screen TVs, and we're talking to the salesman, me and my wife, and he's talking about this one's 120 hertz, this one's 240 hertz. I think he had one that's even 480 hertz. And I thought he was pulling my leg. I thought he was trying to sell me something. And then he showed me the comparison. And when I saw 240 hertz and it's 480, and you get a football game, basketball, you get guys moving around, it makes a big difference. The image is so much clearer with that faster frame rate, that hertz. Well, this T14X is 60 hertz. And in thermal, that's as fast as it gets. There's nothing faster than 60 hertz. So all those low-cost scopes out there that are 7 hertz, 9 hertz, 30 hertz even, that's like, looking out there watching a webcam. You know, everything's moving like a robot like that. You know, it's not good. This is full 60 hertz. You whip this thing around, the image is just smooth as butter out there. Really great. Awesome in a handheld. But you know where that really comes into play? This is what you guys want to talk about, right? As a rifle scope. Now, when you got this mounted on a rifle and you're trying to target something or track a hog out there, you don't want 7 hertz. It's not going to work. You don't want 9 hertz. Even 30 hertz isn't really going to be perfect. This is full 60 hertz, full real time. Awesome as a rifle scope. What we've done here on the rifle scope side, really amazing. Couple of very important features here is the optics. We'll talk about that first. We've put really fine glass on the eyepiece end here. So a lot of these low-cost scopes out there, low-cost handhelds, they have plastic optics, meaning the actual optic inside is plastic. It's not a glass optic, and the housings are plastic and all that. It doesn't really work. They're very cheap, those kind of optics, and you have to get very close to see an image. Otherwise, it gets distorted. That doesn't work for shooting, because obviously you're going to get a black eye. What we've got here is a really nice eye relief on this. This is a precision ground glass optic, very clean, very HD quality in a very rugged metal housing with some eyepiece adjustment, diopter adjustment, and a really nice eye relief. I mean, I can sit back in a lazy boy and shoot this thing like an anti-aircraft gun. The eye relief's way back here. You're not going to have a problem with this. Seeing this, putting it on the gun, it's very comfortable to use. Now on the business end, in the front, This is a germanium optic, special kind of material that they use for thermal optics. This is a real germanium optic. This is a 9-degree field of view. So if you look around at other thermal scopes you've seen out there, you know, 9-degree field of view, that's a 3x scope. So this is a 3x optical, 9-degree field of view scope. That's pretty much all you need to take those shots out there. You know, on an M4 platform, that's really good. Of course, we've got the 2x digital zoom, which, you know, is an optical zoom, but if you put those two together, that's 6x effective magnification. Really what you want to concentrate on is what kind of optical zoom your thermal scope has, your rifle scope. And this is a 3x, you know, 9-degree field of view. Look around, you see anything like that, 7, 8, 9 grand for a thermal scope like that, thermal rifle scope, don't get excited. You're not paying anywhere near that for this. I'm not going to tell you how much yet. Let me tell you some more about what this does. Put it on the rifle, really easy with the arms mount, and then sighting it in is super easy. I could go over it right now, but you know what? We had Jim out at the range yesterday, sighting these in and test firing them. I think we got some footage. Do we have that footage? We've got some footage from that. What we're gonna do is go ahead and play that footage for you. You can watch this thing being shot. They had a hell of a time. I wish I was out there with them and sighting it in. Then when you come back, I'll tell you how much it costs. It's going to blow you away. So let's, is it ready? Let's run that footage. When we come back, we'll talk more about the scope and get to the good stuff.
We're here at the range. We're going to test fire the T14x. We're going to sight it in, see how fast that takes. We're going to take some shots, see how accurate it is, let everybody know. So let's go ahead and get it done, man. Ready now.
Go.
Okay, we're sighting in the T14x. This is pretty cool. It has quite a few different reticles you could choose from. And to sight it in, you just use the X, Y. You know, you go with the buttons here, up, down, left, and right with the X and Y, and you can get it sighted in pretty easily, pretty quickly. It's almost perfect. All right, now they got it sighted in, gonna have some fun. I hit every one. Woo!
Oh man, did you hit that? Let's go check that out. Let's go see. Oh no. Damn.
All right, we're all done here today. This thing just worked awesome. I'm in love with this scope. I really am. $100. $100. That is insane. Brand new 1-year warranty. Been shooting at the targets all day. It took me 2 minutes to sight it in. We're in love with this scope. The T14X. We're very proud of this. I think everyone's going to love it. You know, hog hunting, coyote hunting, whatever they're doing. A lower cost solution to having a nice thermal rifle scope. Forget about these ones, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. $100. Good resolution, good quality. It worked beautiful. We're real happy about this thing. So give us a call. Let's talk about this beautiful scope right here. I'm really impressed with this thing, man. Really impressed with this.
Now, is that fair? I'm stuck here talking to a camera. They're out there on the range shooting the gun. No big deal. I've shot it before. It's awesome. Looks like they had a great time out there. The scope is just incredible. I'm telling you. 3X, 9-degree thermal rifle scope. Arms mount. We didn't spend much time on this, but this arms mount, this is an arms number 17 mount. If you know anything about arms mounts, these are military spec mounts. This is the throw lever mount, and it's the MK2 version. So it has this little wheel here. I don't know if you can see. You turn that wheel back and forth, and that adjusts the actually grabbing tension of this arm's throw lever, because these rails all have a little bit of variance in them. So this lets you fine tune it so it fits real tight and snug on your gun. This is a paintball gun. We got it dialed in to fit here. You saw out in the field, it's the AR-15, fit on there perfect, didn't come off at all. So real easy. The other nice thing about a throw lever is you don't want anything with tools. This is multi-purpose, you know, handheld and weapon mountable. If you're using this for your bug out bag, you want to be prepped and ready, something that you need to grab and go. You don't want to be fumbling with tools. You want things to be as easy as possible. You don't want to find a screwdriver or a quarter or an Allen wrench or anything. No tools required. You pop it on the rail, you pull it like that, it's mounted. You want to take it off the rail, you go like that, it's off the rail. I mean, less than a second, it's that easy. This thing is awesome. Runs on your AA batteries, standard. We recommend the rechargeables. You know, if you're looking for batteries, if you're out on a hunting trip, or like I said, if this is part of your bug out kit and you want to be prepped for, you know, bad times coming, what's the most common battery you're ever going to find? AA, of course. Very reasonably priced, and if, you know, the crap hits the fan, as they say, probably the number one battery you're going to find anywhere is going to be a AA battery. So you can use the disposables in here. They will give you reduced run time, but don't worry, we cover you with the rechargeables that give you the proper run time. So let's talk about what's in the kit, and let's get to the price, because I know you guys are all dying, right? Any other scopes you see out there, thermal scopes with 60 hertz, 9 degree, 3x optics in the front, like this, just a thermal scope is going to run you 7-8 grand. Okay, forget about that. We're nowhere even near that price, right? So in our kit here, let's talk about what you get with it, right? You get, of course, the T14x, spotter T14x Thermal Scope, the handheld and the weapon mount. You don't get two, you just get one. One is all you need, because this is a handheld and a weapon mountable scope. So you get this guy right here. That comes in the kit, of course. And we talked about batteries. Of course, we're going to load you up. You get your rechargeable batteries. The unit runs on 4 batteries. We're going to give you 4 rechargeable batteries right here. Very nice long life batteries. Got to stack them up. Really neat. There you go. Look at, I did that nice. And of course you get the charger. Very nice charger. You just plug this in the wall, put your batteries in, charge it up, and you're done. You're ready to rock and roll. So you get the batteries, you get the battery charger, you get the scope. You get the video out cable. Now what they've done on this is awesome. What we've got here is it's got this single LEMO connector. LEMO, they make these military connectors, all that kind of stuff, waterproof, push-pull connector, very easy to pop it in. But with this one connector, you connect this up and you've got your video out. You've got your you've got your USB, and you've got your external power if you have the optional power adapter. You can plug in here, power supply, and run it indefinitely. Really, really cool. Most used is, of course, the USB. You go to your computer and the video output. This is a standard video output cable right here. You've seen this kind before. It's usually the yellow one on the back of the TV of the red, yellow, and white. You know, they call RCA or phono jacks. Anyways, it's a standard video. Play on any TV. If you have our XDVR XP handheld DVR, this is the ultimate, you know, accessory to this. You can record offline, have someone else watching it, all that kind of thing. So the video out, very important, because some of those other $7,000, $8,000 scopes we're talking about, a lot of these thermal scopes out there, they charge you extra for the video output cable. Could be a couple $100 even. I've seen one crazy one, the T60, those were like $600 for a video out cable. This one, you're getting the video out, the USB, and the power port all in one. Of course, it comes with it in the kit. Okay, we're getting there. You also get the lens cleaning cloth, SPI, you know, chamois cloth here, you know, ShamWowie cloth. This thing's awesome. SPI cloth, I have these. I take them all the time, don't tell the boss. I love these cloths for my glasses, for sunglasses, optics, anything. But for the optics, it's a really nice, soft, perfect cloth. Cleaning your eyepiece, cleaning your germanium lens, everything. You're gonna get the lens cloth, of course, included. Now, you're also gonna get, because we do record thermal video in here and still pictures, you're going to get your SD memory card. You've all seen this, the little SD cards. Again, something very common. You can get more if you want anywhere. We're going to give you a 4 gigabyte SD card included. You don't have to buy this extra. Batteries included, SD card included. It all comes in the kit. Okay? There's more though. A case. This is an awesome case, soft-sided case, like I said, for the bug out bag, for the hunting trip, to throw into the backpack, throw in the car, keep it with you all the time. This nice little compact case, it'll hold all of this stuff. The bag is the way to go now. You know, a lot of things used to have the hard cases, but most people like the bag. for most things, the bag is great. And this will hold all your stuff. It's actually got some nice compartments in there. You can adjust it a little with the Velcro here. You see you got a little divider there. You've got some pockets in the front. You know, a couple pockets, extra cards, memory cards, manuals, other kinds of things you can store in here. But it's still really compact, nice little bag that you can carry with you anywhere. So you get the bag with you. All of this now, handheld, weapon-mounted scope, video cable, SD card, 4 batteries, battery charger, lens cloth, and bag. What do you think? $6,500? You know how this goes. $5,900? No. $5,500, $4,900, $4,500? No, you're not even close. All of this in the T14X package, right now if you call SPI, $3,900. That's right, $3,900 for everything here. Obviously you're not getting the gun and you don't get 2 scopes. Everything you see here, T14X, cable, SD card, batteries, battery charger, cloth, and the case, $3,900. I know, unbelievable. I told you it was incredible. These things are going so fast. It's unbelievable. We can't keep them in stock. A lot of people are afraid now the next thing they're going to ban is these thermal scopes. You know, they're going to try and take away the guns, then they're going to try and limit your access to these. No problem getting them now, but I'd get them now, and a lot of people are feeling the same way. They're rushing to get these. We hardly keep them on the shelf. Get your order in, call now. We're cranking them out as fast as we can, so if they're not in stock at the moment, get you on the list, get you first in line, so as soon as they're ready, they'll come out to you. Right now, we do have them in stock, ready to go. I'm sensing you need some more, though. Let me help you out here. What we're gonna do here, and you gotta say that you saw this YouTube video or you're not gonna get this. You gotta say that you saw the YouTube video. How about if I give you 4 more batteries? Because you know what? I wouldn't feel right having you dependent on this thing, taking it out there, your batteries run out, you don't have an extra set. You should always have an extra set charged up. So it runs on 4 at a time, now you got 2 full charges. So you charge all those up, you keep them in the bag, 1 set runs out, you put the next set in, huh? You like that? Still $3,900. More? Okay, you know how this goes, but wait, there's more. Check this out. I'm not supposed to really do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw in the external power supply, okay? Normally, this is a $199 option, okay? It's an external power supply. You plug this into the cable I talked about, you plug it into the unit, now you can run it off of wall power. When you're using it in the house, or if you're using it in a place where you have power from a vehicle with an inverter or something like that, and you wanna just sit and view all night, or you don't wanna worry about batteries or charging batteries, no problem. Power supply included, $199 value included. And I'm sensing you still want more, right? Well, let's talk about more. Remember, you only get 1 of these. You're not getting 2 of these. You get 1 with the rubber coating. Oh yeah, it also comes with a hand strap. That does come with it. You don't have to mention you saw it on YouTube. Hand strap goes on there. Nice little thing to use. We take it off for the pictures because it looks better. But put it on there. You can hold it in your hand real nice, or you can leave it on even when it's weapon mounted. I got 1 more thing for you, okay? 1 more thing, and that's going to seal the deal. Like I said, remember I said this is the perfect tool for your prep kit, your bug out kit, something to have in case of emergency and to have for fun because it's a handheld, because it records video, because it's also a thermal scope, a thermal rifle scope. I'm going to give you 1 more thing. We're going to give you the hard case. The hard case. Now this case, nothing comes with a hard case anymore. Everything's gone to a bag, like I said, but this case right here, waterproof case, right? You've seen these cases before. You seal it up with these. It's got the O-ring. You can throw this in the water. You can bury this. You can store this with your food and water in the bunker, or you can take this, throw it in the truck, throw it around when you go on a hunting trip. You don't have to worry about this. You can throw it in the back seat. Nothing's going to happen when it's in this case. So all of this fits in the case. You get the hard case, soft case, lens cloth, battery charger, 4 batteries plus the free 4 batteries, 4 gigabyte SD card, the handheld and rifle scope T14X, the main part of the deal, ARM-17 military spec mount MK2 with the adjustment, the multi-purpose output input cable, the free $199 value AC adapter with the plug, $3,900. I'm telling you, call now, say you saw it on YouTube. If you don't get in on this, you're gonna be sorry. When they ban these one day, you're gonna be sorry. When we run out of stock and you call up and you try and order one and you gotta wait 30 days, you're gonna be sorry. Let's get one now. Call now, say you saw it on YouTube. You get the full kit, the full package here. We're the guys from SPI. we're bringing you the best 60 hertz, 9-degree 3x thermal rifle scope that's also a handheld multi-purpose tool in this whole kit for $3,900. Call up, thank me, do it now.